Hey everybody, happy Black History Month. I know it's the end of the month, but it's still Black History Month, okay? I wanted to say that this was the first year that I've thoroughly participated in Read So Lit, and I enjoyed it so much. Learning about so many authors and so many books that I'd never heard of. I know my TBR is just going to, you know, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the read along book Bedrock Faith by Eric Charles May. The book was recommended to us by Dany Brown Girl Reading and Troi Towel. Thank you for that book. I loved it. I'm not going to go into depth on the book or do a full review. Musical Tati did a great review on that book. I'm not going to repeat what she has already said about it, but I do want to add just my 2 cents and say I love the book. I love the short chapters. And if you like a book that has elements of revenge, unrequited love, misplaced anger, grudges, social conflict, ageism, homophobia, adultery, and gossip, then that's the book for you. Once again, it's Bedrock Faith by Eric Charles May. And I don't normally take a lot of notes, but I didn't want to leave anything out. But y'all remember Black Expressions Book Club from back in the day? I found this journal in January and I had not even cracked it. I mean, I'm talking the pages were all white like that. And I love Black expressions back in the day. My how things have changed where now you can actually go online and do more research about a book before you buy it. For those of you who are not familiar with Black Expressions Book Club, it was a book club that promoted African American authors, and it was one of those where they would let you know these are the two books that we have, you know, for you to buy this month and at this discounted rate. But if you don't buy them, we're going to send them to you anyway. Or if you don't pick other books from the list, we're going to send you these two books anyway. And I have a lot of those we're going to send these to you anyway books on my shelf because I can never respond in time. But it's okay though because I discovered a lot of authors through Black Expressions, and I love it. But I love the options we have now of Goodreads, Amazon, and different places to investigate a book before we buy it. Um, I wanted to keep some notes in here so I remember what I wanted to talk about today. So my book club celebrated its 10th anniversary, and our Black History read this year was Uncle Tom, a New Negro, edited by Rebecca Carroll. And the Uncle Tom, a New Negro is a compilation of essays and opinions on Booker T. Washington and his work up from slavery. Now, my book club had read Up from Slavery before I joined, and so I found myself challenged to try to read Up from Slavery and Uncle Tom and the Negro, and I just couldn't get it done. I read enough of both books, though, to participate in the discussion, and we had a very, very good discussion on these books. So, if I had any recommendations, if you want to learn more about Booker T. Washington and his work as an individual, read Up from Slavery. If you want to have an in depth conversation on Booker T. and his work, then I would suggest that you read the Uncle Tom or New Negro part as a group, like as a book club. But, reading that without the discussion, I don't know. To me, the discussion made it all the better. So that's my recommendation for that. Currently reading, I'm supposed to be reading more books from my shelves this year, and it's early in the year, still have time, but I can't seem to stay out of the library. I picked up two of James Patterson's, what he calls bookshop books. They're really novellas. They're about 140, 150 pages each, and they are thrillers. This one's Black and Blue with Candace Fox, and this one is Chase with Michael Ledwidge, and this one has his character Michael Bennett from his Michael Bennett series in it, and I thought these would be really good, quick, and easy reads, so I picked those up. I'm Judging You, Luvvie, is it AJ? AJ, I hate to mess up people's names. But this book is so funny to me. I've really been reading this one. I see a lot of myself in some of the people she talks about in this book, as well as people that I know. And my understanding is that Shonda Rhimes is making a series based off of this book, so I look forward to that. But this book is pretty funny. If you want a good, enjoyable read, if you want to get away from some of the heavy stuff, then that's a good one. Also, I got this book. It's on my TBR. It's been on my TBR for quite a while. It's a thriller, Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. I've even forgotten what the book is about. But I saw the cover and said, "Oh yeah, that's on my TBR. Let me grab it." But I just know it's a thriller, so I'm looking forward to it. In the car, I have audiobooks. I got His Last Name by Damia S. Poole, Every Woman's Dream by Mary Monroe, and Most Dangerous Place by James Grippano. I don't think I've done anything by James Grippano, but the book Most Dangerous Place, one of the things I read on the synopsis says, one of the most dangerous place, well, the most dangerous place for a woman between the ages of this and this is in a relationship. I thought, wow, that was clever. So I'm looking forward to listening to that book. What else is going on? Oh, my baby's here. I am, y'all, okay, that baby has me so spoiled. I'm not spoiling him, he's spoiling me. He's so precious. For those of you who are already grandparents, you know the feeling. For those of you who aren't grandparents yet, I can't wait till you have the feeling. Oh my gosh. He's just so cute and so sweet, and I just kiss and hug on him and coo at him and, you know, change those poopy pampers, you know. But oh my gosh. As a matter of fact, he's coming over here in about maybe 30, 45 minutes. I'm babysitting. Oh my gosh. That's why I can't seem to get anything done because I have spent the last several weekends with this baby. Oh gosh, just love him. Ah, yes. His name is Jackson, Jaxon, and he looks just like my son did when he was born. When I promise you, when I got to the hospital the day he was born, she had him so quick. So I got up there and I looked at him and I said, "Oh my gosh, this is like looking at my baby again." Oh, okay. Let me stop because I want to talk about this baby all day. Last but not least, getting healthy. Now, I know that there are some people who feel like people come online and they overshare about their lives and they tell way too much of their business. But I want to share something with you that's very personal to me because I'm hoping that in sharing this, I can help somebody else. I started not feeling well last fall. I didn't know what was wrong with me. All I know is that I didn't feel well. And so I ended up going to the doctor. When I got there, they said, "Oh, you know what? Everybody's been coming in here with that stomach virus. It lasts 3 to 5 days. You know, go home and get some rest, eat some bland foods, you'll be okay." 3 to 5 days passed, I wasn't any better. Went back, they said the same thing again. And I said, no, 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 no. That's not what this is. Something is really, really wrong. I need an ultrasound. I need you to check things out, find out what's going on, because it's not just a stomach virus. And turns out there is a problem. And so one of the things that I needed to do for myself in order to get better was change what I consumed into my body. And so I stopped, well, it's easier for me to tell you what I do eat rather than what I don't. I eat lean meat, but not too much. Eggs, fruits, vegetables, and nuts. I eat air pop popcorn as a snack. The nurse told me it's okay. And the little veggie chips or veggie straws. And that's all I eat. That's it. I drink a lot of herbal teas. I drink water. Right now I'm drinking coffee, and that's okay. But that's all I that's all I consume. I'll tell you a secret. I lost about 23 pounds since October. Part of it was, me being sick and not being able to eat. But the other part is changing the way that I eat. And I'm telling you, I feel so much better. Maybe one day I'll do a whole video on my weight and health journey, but I remember back in the day when I was a size 9, I went up to a size 20, went back down to a 16, then a 14, back up to a 16. Now my 14s are falling off. So if you get nothing else out of this, just know if you feel something is wrong with your body, if your body is telling you something is wrong, listen to your body. If the doctor tells you, no, I think it's just this, but you don't feel it's that, you feel it's more than that, please thoroughly investigate. And if you need to go see someone else, go see someone else. Just listen to your body, take care of yourself, see a doctor, and get well if you're not feeling well. If you feel fine, I would suggest that you make sure to seek out preventive care every year. Go see your doctor every year. Have everything thoroughly checked out. And last but not least, I don't want or expect other people to give up the things that they love eating. I can't tell anybody what to do about their diets. But I can just tell you by consuming a lot more vegetables, a lot more fruit, I feel so much better. Honestly, I'll still eat a burger, but with no bread, okay? I don't eat pizza, no junk food, anything like that. And I feel so much better. And you might too if you give it a try. They say it takes 21 days to form a new habit. So if you're looking to make a lifestyle change with what you consume, if you can get past those first 21 days, then you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So, yeah. Like I said, I didn't want to overshare about all my personal business. Y'all don't care about that. Y'all wanted to see me talk about books. But, yeah, I just want to, if I can help one person get well or feel better or change their life, then I've done my job here today. Anyway, so I'm going to go and get ready for my baby. Oh, the fool. I love that baby. Oh my God. Okay, so let me set the cushion over him and let you go. Okay, bye-bye.